otherwise, one could not move continuously from one region to another. In this case, the only difference between the regions would be their initial configurations, and so the strong anthropic principle would reduce to the weak one. A second objection to the strong anthropic principle is that it runs against the tide of the whole history of science. We have developed from the geocentric cosmologies of Ptolemy and his forebears through the heliocentric cosmology of Copernicus and Galileo. Hello, Ram Candy. Hi, Ram Candy. How are you? Can you see me okay? To the modern picture in which the Earth is a medium-sized planet orbiting around an average star in the outer suburbs of an ordinary spiral galaxy. So we are in an outer suburb, as you might know, which is itself only one of about a million galaxies in the observable universe. Yet the strong anthropic principle would claim that this whole vast construction exists simply for our sake. This is very hard to believe. Our solar system is certainly a prerequisite for our existence, and one might extend this to the whole of our galaxy to allow for an earlier generation of stars that created the heavier elements, but there does not seem to be any need for all those other galaxies, nor for the universe to be so uniform and similar in every direction on the large scale. Oh no, hopefully you're okay, Ram Candy. So this whole strong anthropic principle doesn't hold much water in the sense of we are not that special. We're, on a medium planet at sort of a medium distance from the sun, which is an average star in the outer suburbs of an, I guess, average spiral galaxy. Although I do think that our galaxy is quite beautiful, has a beautiful shape, and lots of really nice features. I was going to say things and features, thingsters. But I guess we're not that special. It doesn't really explain why do all those other galaxies exist if we're so special. One would feel happier about the anthropic principle, at least in its weak version, if one could show that quite a number of different initial configurations for the universe would have evolved to produce a universe like the one we observe. If this is the case, a universe that developed from some sort of random initial conditions should contain a number of regions that are smooth and uniform and are suitable for the evolution of intelligent life. On the other hand, if the initial state of the universe had to be chosen extremely carefully to lead to something like what we see around us, the universe would be unlikely to contain any region in which life would appear. It's almost like the universe is, there's so much redundancy. It's almost like if we're the whole point of this, then why are there so many extra galaxies and whatnot, That's sort of a question here. Thank you for liking the live. I have to go in a bit, but it's indeed a question about these other galaxies and the fact that we have to have a certain type of prerequisite before we can really support life form, which seems to be our type of solar system,